So these are the strings that I'm going to be talking about. Ernie Ball Cobalt Slinkies. This set is the pink set, 9 through 42, Super Slinkies. Only thing is they're the Cobalts. The whole thing with the Cobalt strings is they're just supposed to be an improvement on guitar strings, I guess. They're supposed to have enhanced output, greater frequency response. So they're made with iron and cobalt, and it says it attracts the magnets in your pickups more than any other alloy available. So the whole thing is that you're supposed to respond better with magnets and stuff, the metal is, so it picks up everything better than the regular metal. And, you know, after playing them for a little bit, I can say that, I guess if you really focus in, you can hear a difference. Of course, too, if you have better equipment than what I'm using, you probably can hear a lot more of a difference. You know, I'm just using like a distortion pedal and stuff. So I will say, if you play out a tube amp, you might be able to hear some difference. I don't know. Personally, though, I think it was not that big of a difference for me to be paying double. In my, you know, with the equipment I have and the way I play and stuff, I didn't hear a big difference. I didn't hear a volume difference or the more output. You know, I play like thrash metal, so I'm chugging away. I got an EMG. Nothing sounded more output to me or more crunchy or nothing like that. It just sounded like I was putting a set of overpriced Super Slinkies on my guitar. I don't know. One big thing about them, though, is that hit me right off the bat is, and I saw this in other reviews of the Cobalts, they have more tension than regular strings. And people are like, you know, some people I tell that to, they're like, there's no way. If it's made the same, it's the same. But it's not. I don't know if they don't stretch the same or what it is. These 9-242s feel way stiffer than regular 9-242s. And I've played so many different brands 9-242s, it's not even funny. I played the Super Slinkies, then I can take them off and put these right on the guitar and they feel different. A lot of people have said that. I've seen other reviews on YouTube where the guys have put the strings on the guitar and been like, they just feel stiffer. You know, I'm actually able to tune them down half a step. You know, if I tuned to E, now I'm able to tune to E flat with them, and it still feel like there's a lot of tension on them. My friend, you know, he plays E. I gave him a set of these to try out. Put him on his guitar, and he's got a short scale length guitar, a 24.75 inch scale length Les Paul. He put them on and was able to tune to E flat, and I thought, oh, this guy, you know, they got to have a lot of slack. Well, I played the guitar, and they didn't. They actually felt just like a regular set of 9-242s on my Telecaster that has a longer scale length. There's something going on there. I guess it's the different metal. It doesn't stretch as much or something. I don't know. With that all being said, longevity of these strings, now that's where these strings shine, because he's had the damn things on his guitar for 3 months maybe, and we have band practice once a week. He'll play hours a day. You know, when he gets home, he'll play anywhere from 1 to 3 hours a day, and they're still holding up. He does a lot of soloing, so there's a lot of bending and stuff like that, and they don't, you know, have any problems holding tune. They're just now starting to get where they come out of tune a little bit. But that's 3 months old, and of course a lot of people are going to say, oh, I played mine for a year. Really, if you're a real musician playing all the time and stuff, to get a pack of strings to last for 3 months is a pretty big deal. Now, that's not gigging or going outside with them or nothing, so, you know, that kind of changes it. But they do have good longevity. They're not crappy strings. They're just, in my opinion, they don't do what they're promising that they do. And at the end of the day, you're just paying more for them not to really do that. So there's no benefit to them in my book. A lot of people might have tried them and think there is a benefit. I also tried some Diodarios, the NYXLs, which are supposed to be a similar thing, made with different metals and blah, 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 and supposed to have more output. Didn't notice a damn difference with those either. I think if there is a difference to them, it's so minuscule that the only way to really pick it up was a really badass recording and probably some headphones. But I don't think just your naked ear sitting in your room jamming out is going to hear a big difference. I really don't. I mean, you know, some people might, but I didn't. Yeah, I mean, they last a long time. They do hold tune pretty well and everything like that, but they don't do what they promise. They don't have more output. They don't have a clearer signal or whatever, and they have more tension on them, which for some people might be a benefit. You know, some people might like having a set of 9-242s they can tune down a half a step and still have good tension. I don't know. That's, you know, that's person by person. I'm sure a lot of people, if they play 9-242s, don't want extra tension. That's why they're playing 9-242s, you know. They probably like, you know, that real light tension like that. So the strings having a ton more on them like that, you know, it's not going to be beneficial to many people. For me, at the time, I didn't like it. You know, now it doesn't bother me, but I could put a set on my guitar and it not bother me at all. But at the time, you know, my hands weren't very strong. I just, you know, I didn't like a lot of tension on my strings at all. So putting those on and then feeling, you know, that much heavier and stuff, that much, you know, harder to move, threw me off really, really bad. So if you're playing regular old Ernie Ball Super Slinkies, my suggestion is don't waste the money buying these, because these are going to feel different. They're not going to feel the same. They're going to feel way stiffer, and they're not going to sound any damn different. And at the end of the day, all you're going to done is paid more money for them. You know, where I buy Ernie Ball strings, they're about $4 a package, maybe close to $5, and the Cobalts are like 10 something. So said and done, I could pay $5 for a regular pack of Ernie Ball, and then like 11 for these. Not worth it at all. Honestly, if you're buying from like Guitar Center, Ernie Ball strings, like regular Slinkies and Super Slinkies, are only like 4 something. You know, and these bitches are like 10. Definitely not worth it at all. You know, if you're really interested in it and you want to hear it for yourself, then yeah, buy a set. That's what I'm going to suggest with anything. If you want to find out for yourself, buy a set. For me, they didn't cut it. That's all I got to say about them. You know, just try them for yourself or take my word. It's up to you.